How you doing? This is Roger Richard. This is my client, Ariel Richard. We will be getting some range of motion testing for her shoulder, her hip, her knee, and her ankle. We'll be doing 2 tests for each side. First, we'll start with her shoulder. I'm going to swing around this way so we get a little better look at it. All right, so we're going to line it up so it's right at the top of her shoulder. We're going to try to line up the bottom here on her elbow. Want to make sure, and try not to block it here, that she's going to lead with her thumb, okay? And then we're just going to follow her arm up. So go ahead and go up slowly. Good. Okay, so I'm going to have her hold that position. Now we can also do this one standing. And what we'd be looking for if we're standing, you kind of can't see it when she's lying down. You're looking for compensation. So if she starts to dramatically arch her back or her rib cage flares, or you see her start to poke her hips out, you'll be able to see that a little better if she's standing. Go ahead and bring your arm back down. So we're going to kind of look for it now, and I'll have her go through, and we're trying to watch, again, that part. We're trying to make sure her back stays flat and her ribs don't flare up. So we got a little bit of rib flare there, so she's starting to compensate. So have her come back down. Then we'll go back up and we want to have her stop once those ribs. So try to keep your ribs down. Go ahead and go up. Stop. Okay, so we're just short of 180 there. So let's take a look and see where we're at exactly. Before I had her stop, she got all the way to 180. Right now with the flare, we are right about 150. All right, so we'll move ahead. We'll bring it down. I'm actually going to have her slide up as opposed to moving the camera. So go ahead and sit up. Slide that way a little bit for me. All right, that's perfect. Go ahead and lay back down. So now we're going to look at her hip. Same kind of idea. We're going to set it up. We're going to try to put it right on her hip here. Okay. And then all I'm going to ask her to do is bring her leg up to the ceiling. Okay. Again, leading with her toe, just like I had her lead with her thumb. And what we're looking at is trying to see what kind of, sorry, I'll get in front of the camera again, what kind of range of motion we have there. So put it here, and we're going to have her slowly lift that up. Okay. So where we're at. Good. Relax. Go back down. Okay, so we are at 60. Let's try that again. Straighten these out. Go ahead and go up. Okay, we'll pull it away, take a look. And we are at 100 there. So quite a bit longer than before. So we'll do it again. We'll get a chance to see what the difference is. While we're here though, and we have her in this position, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at her elbow. So I'm gonna go ahead and straighten your arm out, palm down. And try to get the best angle on this. So I'm going to line it up right on her elbow. How are you trying to feel? Okay, so we got it, that 0 mark. And then we're going to have her just flex her arm. Try to bring your hand to her shoulder. Again, slowly go up. And stop whenever you need to. Okay, so we're at 120. Okay, go back down. And we'll do it one more time. Okay, set it up. All right, so we'll go one more time. Go ahead and start moving. Slowly. Good, 120 again, okay. All right, so I'm gonna have her slide up one more time. So go ahead and sit up. Slide forward. We're going to look at our ankle flexion. So this is a little bit more. All right. So there's a couple ways you can do this one. You could have them sitting on the edge of a chair. That way her leg is relaxed and you get a little better idea of what's happening with the ankle. You can do it lying down like this. If I were to have her on a examination table or something like that, I could probably do it this way. And so what I'm looking at, I'm going to relax. What I'm looking at is trying to make sure I get a good idea of how much dorsiflexion she gets or plantar flexion she gets. So I'm going to set it up hips kind of roll her foot out. I'm gonna set it up so I line the top up right here on her tibia. So let me get that going. And then I'm gonna try to get, just place it right on her ankle. Okay, and then I'm going to, from there, try to get this perpendicular to her foot. So I'm slide it down a little bit. And so she's not in neutral right now, so I gotta try to get her into neutral. So 90 would be 0, right? So I gotta move her foot up. Right there, so now we're perpendicular. Okay, and now go ahead and flex your foot. So we didn't get much. Is that as much as you can get?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so we got about 5 degrees of flexion right there. Go ahead and relax. So, one more time. Relax. Okay, and we're going to roll that in. I'm going to set it up. Try to get it right on your ankle. All right. Yeah, perpendicular. Way down so you get a good look at it. Okay, so I'm going to get her to 0, to neutral. Okay, now go ahead and flex. Okay, a little further that time. So now we're at 10. All right. Okay, while I have her, I'm going to have her go ahead and roll over. And slide back my way a little bit. Okay, slide back. Not towards me, back towards the wall. This way. There you go. Right there, perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so we're looking at knee flexion. All right. We're actually going to roll this up a little bit so it's out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
You can get a look at that knee. All right. So we're going to set it up. Here. Right there. And then we're going to slowly bring your heel to your butt. Slowly. Come back down.
Sorry.
Nice and slow. Go ahead, you can do it. Okay, we're at 110. Okay, go ahead and relax. And one more time, we'll do it again. Go ahead. Okay, again, 110. Okay. All right, so we're going to repeat all those on the other side. So I'm going to pause the video. We'll flip her over and get her going on the other side, and we'll start recording again.